Hello, I'm right here and you're watching MotoNZ, and I have the unique opportunity to break in one of 4 launch bikes of the Triumph TF250X. Triumph has gone dirt, baby! Yahoo!
Before we dive into the video, let's have a look at the specs of the Triumph TF250X. It's a high-performance motocross machine, introduced in 2024, finally making its way to New Zealand early 2025. The engine is a 249cc single-cylinder 4-stroke double overhead cam engine. Bore and stroke 78mm by 52.3mm, compression ratio 14.4 to 1. 44mm throttle body, 5-speed transmission with a wet multiplate XZ clutch. The frame is a satin brushed hand welded aluminium job with a central spine and twin cradle frame. Up front we've got KYB upside down 48mm coil spring forks with 310mm of travel with adjustable compression and rebound. Down the back, the KYB coil piggyback shock provides 305mm of travel with high and low speed compression and rebound adjustments. Twin pod caliper up front by Brembo. Rear is a floating caliper with single 26mm piston, also by Brembo. Wheel combination 21 up front, 19 down the back, seat height 960mm, wheelbase 1492mm, ground clearance 333mm, 7 litres of fuel in the gas tank, and with all of that coming together at 103.8 kgs, ready to ride. That's your specs, let's get into the ride.
Okay, what can I tell you about this bike? It's been long awaited here in New Zealand. Australia's had it, a few other countries in the world have had it. Johnny Walker has switched from Beta to Triumph to ride one of these in Enduro. Ricky Carmichael's been involved in the creation of this bike. And finally, we have them in New Zealand. This one here has 0.4 hours on the engine. I've got a budget of maybe an hour and a half to break it in before the New Zealand launch in 2 weeks' time. And of course it is a motocross machine, but people are going to be buying them for trail riding, whoa, enduro, all sorts of stuff. Now, it's no secret, I'm not a motocross guy. Have been in the past, happy to tootle around a motocross track, but I am not that fit. So I've come out here to the Skottoiler forest to put it through its paces in the easiest possible way. Now this thing's an angry machine. This is a finely tuned, for want of a better term, race bike, so I'm going to be taking it very easily. It is completely factory. It's been PDI'd, and that is it. But what can I tell you about this bike? It comes out of the box with electric start, launch control, quick shifter, traction control, and a map button. That's all on my left hand side here. The quick shifter is actually really nice. It's got a heck of a exhaust tone to it. Now the run-in procedure is about 20 minutes and no more than half accelerator, but not holding the same revs. So to be honest, a run through the forest like this is probably perfect. And all we're doing really is heat cycling the engine internals and seating the rings against the bore. Then we need to change the oil and filter and it can be run properly. There's no comment from Triumph as yet as to whether they're going to release a proper enduro bike. When I say no comment, no official comment. However, with investing in Johnny Walker in enduro, it'll be very unlikely that they don't release an enduro machine. And going on my first reactions with this bike so far, give me an enduro bike. Give it to me. It's going to be 4-stroke, which I've really started liking the 2-strokes lately, but you know, it is what it is. Look picture. Oh, it's lively. It wants to go. Let's get this 20 minutes of half throttle out of the way. And we might actually be able to do something fun. Not that this isn't fun, this is awesome. One thing I got to do is not drop it unpretty up the plastics before the launch at Ardmore Motocross track in Auckland 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time at the time of recording this. First thing you notice when you jump on this bike is the seat. What I'm going to call an ultimate gripper seat. It's basically a sharksy man. If you're not wearing proper motocross pants, and you can graze your knuckles on the seat easily. It's incredibly light. You can already tell that it's very well balanced. Ooh, big rock. I can already see why this thing is absolutely creeping it on the motocross circuit. It's an angry bike. It really just wants to get up and boogie, wants to smash through those gears and really ream out that engine. I need something a little bit more mellow, a little more torque, a little less top end for this sort of riding. But it's still very, very capable. It's obvious it's a motocross machine. Every one I wonder if I'm looking at the world. It's got traction control. It's not intrusive. It's just making sure I've got grip to the rear wheel. It's phenomenal, really. Not much water in this river today, I'm picking. The pictures on this for a dirt bike, I would expect it to be a lot more agricultural, but no, it's great. I don't actually know where I'm going out here either, by the way. Okay, well, suppose there's nothing left for it but to see where this road goes. Triumph TF250X, great bike. Have I mentioned that it's got hydraulic clutch and hydraulic brake? That's us, end of the road. Woohoo! That was half throttle and it just popped the front up. You know, I said when these things were announced, I don't imagine a world where Triumph releasing a dirt bike is up back. I don't imagine a world where when Triumph releases a dirt bike, it's not incredibly good, super refined, for a first try from a company who's done roads for so long. This is excellent. And the downside I have is like me, because I don't ride motocross. Like it, I would like a little more enduro focus, and I just don't imagine a world where I invest money in Johnny Walker to ride enduro and then not produce an enduro bike. So with that in mind, give me the enduro machine. It's excellent. I mean, I'm going easy on this thing. I'm still breaking it in, doing it by the book. But even with half throttle at this point in time, oh, this thing is ridiculous. It's a heat to these brakes, we're digging them properly. This bike is completely factory, but there's a massive back catalogue of parts and accessories, proper bitch exhaust, heaps of stuff. I like this bitch. I think I'd like even more. Even though it still has a wicked exhaust pipe. Oh, this thing is just effortless. It really is. Effortless. This is an excellent bike. It is narrow. It's got looks to boot. It's got power up the yin yang. I want one of these. I don't want one of these right now because I want to wait to see what the Enduro is like. But I want one of these. Absolutely. Don't tell Peter. The suspension, excellent. Oh, the wheels on the ground. Even though it's motocross stick, it's so good. Perfect geometry and frame. Use your body mass to really muscle it around the corners. Oh yeah, I'm really got to trim with this bike now. I'll never quite 100% know it, but really getting the flow going on with it. It is so good. I've ridden motocross bikes out here before. Never really had this much fun. Oh, this is so good. This bike is outstanding. Even though it's motocross spec, I'm not in control. I had a rough old rugged trail with rocks and shit through there. Clutchless shifting. Traction control, just keeping the rear end in check. Makes me look like a good rider. Holy crap. This is fun. Ooh. Tell you what though, give me a kickstand. Uh-oh. Don't you roll away. That thing right there, that is just such a well-balanced, perky, powerful, willing to go engine. This is the Jack Russell, the Fox Terrier of bikes. This thing, it just wants to get into it. And then the factory rubber on the back and on the front. I had like one or two slip moments, but otherwise just so much grip. And for a dirt bike, so much electronics. Launch control, quick shifter, traction control, different maps. So I picked it up at 4 hours on the clock. We've done 1.1 now, which means we're
we're good on the run in, and I started giving it a bit of stick towards the end there. Oh, that is awesome. Really is. I like the look of it too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So that's about all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. You got any questions about this awesome bike, then make sure you check them in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be heading to the launch of this bike in a couple of weeks time. I'm sure film that for you as well. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Woohoo! Hooroo!